Hey, this is our second video. The first video was just the refrains of the song. This is going to be the rest of the song. I will continue to be the move person for the new people, and Claire will continue to be the move person for the veteran teachers. When a veteran or a new teacher is doing their solo or group solo, everybody in their group still actually needs to learn the moves. So they might not be singing, but they're still going to be dancing. All right, so there's two different groups that are kind of dancing and going back and forth. So when I sing the line of a new teacher or a group of new teachers or for all of the new teachers need to know the steps. Same goes for the old teachers. Not the old teachers, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody. Veteran teachers. All right, we'll do it the best we can. We're going to do it... We're going to do all the non-refrain stuff kind of straight through real quick to start the video, and then we're going to break down each piece after that. All right, thanks. This is all following the skit that will make the way we're lined up and look make sense when we start the song. Okay.
So veteran teachers, you're starting however we get you there. You're going to start your back to the audience, kind of just standing in a strong position with your hands together, feet apart. The new teachers will have been doing something. They'll be hanging out nearby.
Okay. I'm going to put this here. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get down to business. Try to teach these boys. How can we get through this when there's so much noise? They're the wildest bunch we've ever met, but you can bet before we're through, these kids, they'll make a man out of you. Through our education, we'll expand their minds, but we'll go much deeper till their hearts we find. We will mold them like a lump of clay, 'cause they haven't got a clue.
From the Avalon inside of
you. They're never gonna pass this test. I'm dying under all this grading.
Guys, you gotta stand your
ground, don't ever flee. These kids are scared to death. How often do you check their homework?
Pour yourself another cup
Of coffee. Be a man. And then it goes into the refrain. If you watched the previous video, you know how that goes. Okay, we're gonna fast forward to the point after the second, after the first refrain. So we're going right after the first refrain. Matt Bronzy has his line. But we're all going to be dancing. At the end of the first refrain,
veteran teachers are like this.
Veteran teachers are like this up
New
there.
teachers have pulled themselves up off the ground.
Right, new teachers are up off the ground, and they're going to be behind. So I'm going to be them, and Claire's going to be the veteran teachers. This is what it looks like. 3, 2, 1. Time is racing toward us till exams arrive. Gotta give them orders, and we might, high five, survive.
Everyone.
This is gonna be everyone. You're well suited for life at the fore, so go forth and live what's true. Knew we'd bring Avalon out of you. You stop on you, I messed that up. That's stomping. We're not all just going to be stomping in place. We're actually going to be stomping into probably some chevrons. And then we'll go into the two refrains that finish the song, which is in the previous video. So now we'll go through and break down what each part is like. So, first stanza. The veteran teachers have 2 lines. The new teachers have 2 lines. Let's get down to business. Try to teach these boys.
You do everything with me.
Yeah. So we're gonna. This is where we'll both do all the parts, so you can kind of see what it's supposed to look like in a line. All right. So
the veteran teachers are starting with their back to the audience. The new teachers are kind of facing forward, and it's roughly every other in a line. So
first two moves for the veterans.
So
your right foot is kind of going to be already back a little bit. You're doing the veteran lines. You go for it.
So then you just turn with your hands in front of you, and then business. You punch down with your right hand, punch down with your left hand. All right. So we're standing here with our hands behind our back. You should have your right foot a little bit behind your left foot to facilitate your turning. So let's get down to business.
Try to teach
these boys. You're just standing up, put your hands behind your back, staying nice and straight.
Cool. So let's see that one more time. So we're here. Let's get down to business. Try to teach these boys. And you notice there's a line of the veteran teachers that are going to be across the stage. The new teachers will be in the back. So this line is here. The new teachers are going to step through those lines in the little gaps, and they're going to be raising their hands, right? So they go, how can we get through this when there's so much noise? They're the wildest bunch we've ever met. Right, so that's the 3 lines of the new teachers right there.
So to break that down, the new teachers are coming through on how can we. You're going to put your hands up and down a little bit while you walk through the line of veteran teachers. So you're going to go, how can we get through this? That's my left hand kind of sweeping up and over. And then so much noise, both hands go to the left, to the front, and then to the right. So how can we get through this when there's so much noise? And then they're the wildest bunch. You're hitting like you're telling a whole group of kids to stop running at you or something. All right? They're the wildest bunch we've ever met.
And then this is when the line of the veteran teachers, which is now behind them.
They were standing like this with their hands behind their back.
I'll stay in the younger teacher position so that you can see the interaction here.
So I take 3 steps forward, first with my right foot, then with my left foot. And then my right foot, I lean over a little bit. And that's, you can bet before they're through. These kids, so you put your hand on your shoulder for make a man, your best muscle, and then out of you're throwing them a finger, but you can kind of shake them around a little bit if you want to.
Poke me in the chest. That's right. So let's take a look at that again. I'll go from how can we get through this, right? So Claire will be a veteran teacher just so you can see the relationship here. She's staying there after having said, try to teach these boys. The new teachers walk through the gaps and say, how can we get through this when there's so much noise? They're the wildest bunch we've ever met, but you can bet before we're through.
Sorry, but you can bet before we're through. Rewind.
But you can bet before we're through. These kids, they'll make a man out of you. Okay, new teacher lines. They're going to take 2 steps forward. I'm
going to do this with him so that you can see the interaction between new teachers now.
Claire's now new teacher,
so there's someone between us.
Someone between us. Got his hand on my shoulder, finger in my chest. We
Sit
go,
here on my side.
Through our education, we'll expand their mind.
So we took 2 steps forward.
So there's a space, guy here, veteran teacher in between us.
Took a couple steps forward.
Through our education, we'll expand.
Step your right foot out over the other person's left foot. Same
their
thing left.
mind.
And notice our legs are crossing.
but we'll go much deeper.
So you turn left into a lunge and bring your right arm down.
Till their hearts we find.
Stand up, sweeping with your right hand across your body.
Right. Okay. Then go back up and do a veteran.
Now a veteran teacher.
But you can bet before. No,
Sorry.
is that it?
No.
We will mold. No,
Yeah, we'll mold them like a lump of clay. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Yeah. Till their hearts we find. We will mold them like a lump of clay.
So I'm just marching forward. I'm gonna have to break through the people. The new teachers, their legs are kind of close together.
And
So
she's
I'm
gonna
gonna
push
have
a little
to
bit.
move forward and push them into a standing position. While I'm marching forward, mold them like a. You stop on a lump of clay. Right hand over left hand, lump of clay. All right.
So I'll keep my new position just one more time so you can see what happens, and then I'll do it with her so you can see two different people doing the veteran teachers.
we will
Mold them like a lump of clay. Because they
haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
The veteran teachers point back with their right hand because they haven't got a clue. They're clueless. All right. Show the You're going to put your hands on your hips. Turn towards your right side. Avalon man. I'm turning toward my left with my hands still on my hips. Inside of you. I'm going to step forward through one more time. Turn and point at the new teachers. And then at that point, the veteran teachers, you'll notice, are very close to the front of the stage. So we're going to go ahead and back up and kind of resume the position where we were at the beginning of the number. With our hands behind our back, standing with our back to the audience.
You can even follow the point. So we'll, I
Yes.
think, yeah. So the new teachers are up there. They've just done this thing. And we're going to walk up. We're going to bust through their line. And so we'll go.
We will
Mold them like a lump of clay. I'll say it again. Sorry.
My imaginary person fell first.
Right, that's true. Okay. We will mold them like a lump of clay, 'cause they haven't got a clue. Show the Avalon man inside of
Then you're gonna walk
you.
backward and then freeze.
Can you even give them a little stink eye on their way back, so that way the crowd can see that you're looking at them with a little indignation, you know, and then you freeze here.
Yeah.
The new guys are going to come through. It's going to be a little bit more chaos. There's not a whole lot of really good blocking here. So, we're just going to...
You might have props, you might not. Either way, new teachers are basically running up and looking really frazzled.
Right. So, one's going to butts through the line and say, like, they're never going to pass my test. And the other one's going to come up and say, from the other side's going to say, I'm dying under all this grading.
On grading, the
grading.
veteran teachers are just going to turn around, like, what is going on back there, right? So I'm dying under all this grading.
I'm dying under all this grading.
Guys, you got to stand your ground, don't ever flee is your line. And you're going to march forward with your right foot first. So, guys, you got to stand. I'm marching right, left, ground. My right foot comes forward again. And then I just rock back onto my left foot. And then I pull my right foot back. So what that looks like all together is 1, 2, front, left, back. And I'm just going to hold it here. You can be as ambitious as you want with your little lunge. And what that looks like to words is...
Guys, you got to stand your ground, don't ever flee.
Good thing this isn't a singing tutorial.
That's right. And then, these kids have us scared to death. And then somebody else, how often do you check their homework?
Veteran teachers, you're going to pick your right knee that's currently in the backup, and you're just going to turn, pour yourself another cup of, you're going to punch right, left, and then you're going to bring your right foot forward with a big old mug of coffee. So it's, I just march forward, march, don't ever flee.
These kids are scared to death. How often do you check their homework? Pour yourself another cup of coffee. Right, so that's what all the veteran teachers are going to do. And then it moves right into the refrain. you're gonna have a new teacher person in between each of you, ideally, and that's when you're gonna start pushing them down. The people who say "be a man" will say "be a
This
man."
isn't that one. Oh, is it?
It is.
You're right.
Yeah.
You only made it this far.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm here, coffee, and that looks like I'm just gonna bring this arm down when whoever's singing says "be a man," and then we're gonna do our line dances. All the veteran teachers are gonna do the lines, whether or not you're saying "be a man."
Refer to video regarding refrains for this section of the song. Thank you. Okay, we are going now really quick. Move to the other part that's not a refrain in the song after the first refrain, between the first and the second refrain. Starting with Bronzy.
So Matt
Everyone's gonna
Bronzy
be-
steps up. The veteran teachers, this is your ending position from the refrain. New teachers, you're kind of like pulling yourselves up off the ground a little bit. You're not standing like this.
They're gonna be behind.
Everyone's doing it. This part.
After the first one.
Everyone goes. Time is racing toward us.
Oh yeah, everyone's doing this part. Sorry,
So
but not everyone is here.
right, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
So can you be a new teacher for a second? Veteran
Sure.
teachers will be here. New teachers will be kind of like dogging it a little bit. And then in this weird, like, kind of every other, the veteran teachers are up front, the new teachers are behind. Matt Bronzy comes up. Time is racing toward us till exams arrive. Everyone goes. Time is racing toward us. So time, your hands go up. Is racing, they go down. Toward, you punch with your right hand across your body. Left, toward us. All right, so time is racing toward us till exams arrive. Exams, your right hand, arrive, and
There's gonna be a switch here. On exams arrive, the veteran teachers are gonna start stepping back, and the new teachers are gonna start moving forward.
good. So till
So let's go through from time is
Time?
racing towards yeah. So time is racing toward us till exams arrive. Gotta give them orders, and we might high five survive.
All right, so I'll do that part with him so you can see what the interaction between new teachers is. So veteran teachers have marched back. New teachers have walked forward on exams arrive. Gotta give them
Okay.
orders.
So
I might step back so that you can see. So, gotta give them orders. New teachers only are going down.
Gotta give them orders.
So you do your push up on orders, and then you turn, and
We
then
might
high five,
survive.
and you stand up on survive. So what that looks like, real speed, is
We can go from time is racing toward us, right?
I'll be a new
Yeah.
teacher though.
Time is racing toward us till exams arrive. Gotta give them orders, and we might survive.
All right,
And then we get to Father Roberto's line.
you're well suited for life after 4.
Yeah.
Everyone does this last set of moves together. New teachers and old teachers. Veteran teachers. So it's the 3 jumping jacks.
Oh, that's right.
So,
You're well suited
1,
for
2,
life at
3.
the 4. Whoa,
just 3 jumping jacks.
did I do 3? Let's
Yeah.
do that again. Sorry.
So
You're well suited for
2.
life at the 4.
So you land your 3rd jumping jack, a quarter turn to your left.
So go.
So go forth and live what's true.
It's a quarter turn.
Right. You just kind of bring your right hand or right foot just behind your foot, your left foot, and just turn forward. So go forth. So go forth and then live what's true. You just start marching and you march it out into whatever cool formation you guys end up in.
And live what's true. Knew we'd bring Avalon out of you. Cool. Be a man. Alright, and then we do our stuff. Right. Other video. Cool. obviously we're going to have practices. So if you have questions, you can email me. But do your best to learn these if you can. Remembering that this is a video, so I didn't learn all the moves backwards so that I could present them on screen because I didn't want to misremember all the moves. Just remember that, and yeah, look forward to the other video, which is going to be the full run-through with music, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Ambitious.
Very ambitious. Good luck, everybody.